Hi, welcome to a very quick demonstration of the upcoming level editor for Paint the Town Red. This has been in the works for a little while now. Unfortunately for it, I was married and had a honeymoon and stuff in November, so it got delayed for about a month, but it's now at a point where it's pretty much feature complete. There's still some things to be done. There's going to be some bugs you'll notice in this video. There's some UI issues down here and more information to display, some content and things need to be tweaked a little bit, but functionality wise it's pretty far along. In the future we'll add a bit more to it and tweak how a few things work, but there's enough in there now to create all sorts of levels. I'm sure there's a lot of things that I haven't even thought of yet that can be done, because we have a few elements that can be sort of arbitrarily modified and combined in different ways that are pretty exciting. So the main thing about this level editor, so let's get into it, is adding rooms. You can drag and add rooms, and all of a sudden you've got a level with a bunch of disconnected rooms. So I'm going to delete these couple here, and I'm going to go and edit this one. You can move the corners of a room around to change the size and shape of it. You can add in new corners by dividing these walls up, and then you can make more complicated room shapes. You can do things like change the height of a room, whether or not it has a ceiling. You can change its position, things like that. Let's that'll be fine. We can change various things about painting it, which we'll get to in a second, but we need to first connect this room to our starting room. So we can connect one wall from a room to the wall of another room, and you can see here it's now got this opening. This camera is this orthographic isometric camera, which is quite nice for this sort of editing, but we can also switch to a perspective camera and fly in here with WASD and look around from whatever angle we want. We can select this connection here and then choose to have a doorway for this room. So single or double door. I'm just going to go single door. We have a couple of options at the moment. I'll add a few more before this is released. I'll stick with the green door for now. Let's go here. We'll just bring this room up so it's the same sort of height as the other one. And then before we start playing, let's just do a bit of painting. So we'll get this room looking a bit different than the previous one. Go into paint mode. Right now the way the paint mode works, and I'll probably change this in the future, is that you sort of select what you want to paint and you just pick the paint. So I can go through different subcategories here. We'll pick a let's get one of the textured ones. We'll do this wood texture here, which is from the Pirate Cove, I believe. The walls, yeah, we'll do one of these bump textures, which I think these are from one of the beneath areas, which is an upcoming mode in the game, which is going to blow everything else away. The ceiling, I'll just temporarily show ceilings, so I can see what it looks like. Cool. Alright, let's have a look. Let's just jump in and play it. I've made a mistake. You can see here where I have a bug. Okay. It wasn't a bug, I just, for some reason, I moved the ring up higher than I was supposed to. Okay, so we can play it, we can run here, and we can look at our awesome level. This wall material is a bit glossier than the floor, so we get a bit of the reflection of the room and stuff. So that's pretty quick and easy. The room looks terrible though. Also, that wall texture wasn't exactly how I wanted it to be. So what I'm going to do is fix this room up a bit. I've got this grid snapping on. I can change the size of the grid Let's just snap some of this around a little bit, clean it up. These pink lines here helping me align things. Okay, and alright, that's not too bad. Oops, get rid of that. Shift that over. Just line these up a bit better. Okay. Now, with that bump material here in this room, it's hard to see in the editor view because we need lighting to properly see this sort of thing. So I'm going to switch to the prop editing mode and I'm going to go to these lights. I'm going to drop in, let's get a perspective view mode. We'll just drop in one of these lights. These are from a few levels in Black Bar Prison. Let's put this up on the ceiling here. Okay, so we can sort of start to see that lighting doesn't update properly, so this is something I'll need to fix up after this video, but I save and load the level, it works fine. Go back to the room editing mode, select this room. I'm going to change the texture scale on the walls. There we go, it's a bit better, so more of a tile effect here. So let's, again, we'll, add another light. I'll just do that by duplicating this one. Drag it over here, save load, temporary fix, and let's play this. So the play level here, you can notice it's got play level normal and play level invincible. This invincible will also make it so maybe kill enemies in one hit and that sort of thing. The idea is that to upload a level to the Steam Workshop, you need to finish it to prove that it's possible to finish it. But being able to do that, if you're going to finish one of these levels while invincible, while killing people in one shot, is pretty much the same as finishing it without all that. So that'll be an option if you want to quickly play through your level. You can't actually finish your really difficult level, but still want to show that it's possible and get it uploaded. That'll be an option there. So here we go. We've got these lights, got our walls. These graphical glitches you're seeing are worrying because they're not going to be in the final version, obviously, but they're causing me some grief in me a few crashes. So hopefully that doesn't happen. Otherwise, I need to restart the video. These little guys here, this is our starting positions. The light blue is our single player starting position, and then these are for co-op, so you'll start in one of these 4 positions when playing co-op. Every user generated level will be co-op compatible, and we need to add some more stuff to this level. It's pretty boring right now, so we're just going to add in another room, maybe over here. I will just divide this up a little bit. Let's go maybe like this. Move these around. I'm going to get back to this room and divide this up so I can join this like there. And I want to leave that open. That's what I want. I might make this just a little bit taller. Let's go 5. Cool. Bit different look to it. I want the floor to be like a grey. Walls, I'm going to go for a glossy yellow. And the ceiling. Let's go for one of these textured ones. Sure. This is from the sandbox. Okay. I'll add another room. Just nice big one over here. And I'm just going to join that up like that. And I'll make this, select this connection, make it a double door. And I want this to be just the blue and green doors to match this one. And this room is actually, I'm going to make this even bigger. Let's make it 15, 20. Massive room, very tall. That'll be good. And we'll just use a bit of a different color for it again. Let's go for a light blue. Make the ceiling whatever the hell we call that color. Cool. Alright, now we've got some lights in here, and we'll add some more lights. Let's go to the prop editing mode and go back to our light category. Maybe this one. So there's a few here that look the same, so I'll have to deal with that. So, put this light there. good. These lights may not be big enough for this room, so we might need to add some extra stuff. We duplicate these and rotate that. So snap them over here. Okay. I want to have a few lights in here because I want to change the settings of the level. For starters, we're going to need some pre-combat music. Let's go for one of these disco ones, and then some combat music. This is the prison combat music. I'm going to lower the ambient lighting color just to a bit of a lighter grey, and then the fog. We don't want very heavy fog, so I'm going to lower this down. Give it a bit of a blue tint. This also sort of tints the reflection color at the moment. Alright, let's have a quick look at this. So, the level's a bit darker now, our lighting shows up a bit more. You can see we even get shadows and things, which is quite nice for a randomly generated level. Well, randomly generated, but procedurally generated. Created runtime. Here's our level. We should shift it around a little bit. It's a very odd colour. Our room there. Jump in here. These are doors. You can see there's a bit of a gap above them at the moment. We need to just tweak the height of the doorways. So here's our big room. Got these lights. Cool. Okay. Pretty boring level without some enemies. Let's add a few. At the moment they get added, created as sort of random characters. So got this disco guy. It says this is offset at the moment. It's a little bug I need to fix. It says disco DJ, but he's in fact the disco katana boss. You can change the appearance to be appearance of a different enemy if you want. So he's big. I could make him. Let me just go to perspective mode and zoom in here. You can change him to be muscled, normal, or big. We'll make him a big dude. He's got a tire iron. I don't want him to have a weapon. He can have no weapon. Can be knocked down, survives brain damage, attack player first. I'm going to say, so these are the settings I have exposed at the moment. The rest are sort of derived from the enemy type. So being the katana boss, you can't knock him. We can knock him. He won't drop his weapon on knockdown, things like that. So if he had a weapon, he wouldn't drop it if he got knocked down. I'm going to make so he can't be knocked down. Oh, fix that up. Attack player first means he'll come for me no matter how he's triggered. So that's cool. This guy's got a full balls right side. I need him a baseball bat. And this guy have a guitar. Now I want this dude to be doing something a bit more exciting. Let's go for Dancing Travolta, which is the most intense of the dances on the disco level. It's pretty embarrassing. We need some props in here. We need to add in. Actually, we'll give ourselves some weapons here. We need a choice of weapons. So let's just chuck in just a handful of different things. You can just sort of get away with a bit here, at least if you're on my computer. Chuck in a handful of weapons here. Now, with the weapons, again, you've got similar properties to other things where it's sort of specific to what it is. In this case, weapons, you can say whether it can be picked up by enemies. So if you want to have a special weapon somewhere that the player needs to sort of work to get to, and you want to make sure that an enemy hasn't picked it up first, you can set it so that enemies can't pick it up before the player does. Fixed in place means you can do things like this. I can get this knife here, and I can say fixed in place there. And then like unbreakable, I can set this guitar to be unbreakable. In theory these work, I'm not 100% sure if they do. Again, we're still unfinished, so fixed in place, this knife will just sit here until it grabs. So we've got our dudes here. Right, these are these settings. we worked on. Okay, so here's these guys. We start combat, everyone gets into combat as you'd expect, right? But what I want to look at is, let's have a couple of guys. I'm going to pretend that these are sort of boss characters. So let's say this dude here, who says boxer, but it's to a cook. I'm going to make him actually be a boxer with his mic stand, microphone, and we'll give him desk here with I don't know, maybe he likes having here at his desk. Pretty cool. And you know, he's got a mattress in here for whatever, sleeping on the job. And here's his little henchman dude. I'm actually gonna select this guy and make another one he's got these triplets. Now what I want to do is make these guys all the same faction, so I can do that. I can do faction 1, faction 1, faction 1, faction 1. And this way they won't attack each other. They will all be on the same side. And so here's what's going to happen. I'm going to come in here, and if we do, regular start combat, everyone in the level comes after us. All these guys are coming after us. And you see he ran through that desk. I think he did anyway. That's a bug, but here this should say show nav mesh. We can have a look here and see the nav mesh for the AI, and this allows us to make sure that enemies can go everywhere we want the level. We would be able to see where the nav mesh was disconnected. It would change color from one area to the next, where it was if we had some sort of something blocking this doorway here, then the nav mesh would be disconnected from here to here, and the enemies wouldn't be able to cross that distance. So some work needs to be done to make sure that they don't walk through something like this desk. So I want to make these guys not trigger when everyone else does. I want to be like the boss characters in some of the existing levels. So I'm going to add in a logic zone here. And this is going to work similar to the rooms in terms of how you create them. And I'm going to make it so when you walk into this room, when you walk through this zone, it triggers these particular characters. So I'm going to connect it up, all 4 of these guys. And now when you enter this zone, these guys will be triggered. Until then, they won't. So I can see these guys are still just sitting here watching. If I walk in here and walk through that zone, they will start their combat. Okay, that's pretty cool. What else can we do? Let's add in a few more props just quickly, because it seems pretty barren here at the moment. Let's go in here, I can place some stuff poorly. That's great. Yep, toilet right there. So fire safe, is it? Yep, okay. This chair looks good. So yeah, couch there, there's a fridge. I'll put up one of these rotate it this way, and I'll tilt it this way and just shove it over against the wall there. Cool, that looks perfect. Very happy with that. Alright, so what I want to show is platforms and stairs. So platforms are just sort of arbitrary things. We can just create one of these here, and it's sort of like an inverted room. So I can edit this, and I can do things like I could just make a pillar, so a column here in the middle of this room. See the nav mesh sort of goes around it. I can paint that to be more interesting color-wise. Let's add another type. I'm going to add one here, and let's actually go back to this and just give it thinner. Before I move that, I want to create something, make another room, just a little room that can go. I think I actually need to fix that yet. That doesn't work at the moment. Need to click these buttons to move rooms up. So let's just shove this room. Let's go 15. Alright, so it's 15 meters off the ground. A bit different than anything we have in the current levels. I don't think we have any rooms like that. And I'm going to connect it up. Let's give it just an open double door area. Yeah, that's good. Okay. So what I want to do is get this platform, and I want to move it up. Let's make it a bit thinner, half a meter, and then put it up at 14.5. In theory, should align it to the doorway. Cool. Then we have this sort of walkway up there, and then I need to be able to get up there. So we can create stairs. Oh, I didn't get where I wanted. Put it down here. So stairs can work a couple of ways. You can have this sort of fixed closed-in stair situation, or you can open it up underneath so you can walk underneath it. So we're going to go for this style. We're going to make it a bit thinner. We'll make it like 1.5 meters wide. And we need more height here. So let's go 10 meters. Oh, I can't. So this is something here that limit the height based on the depth to make sure that it's never at an angle that you and the AI can't walk up. So first I'll increase the depth to be, so 15. Oh, that's a bit much. Go 10, 12 and 10. Alright, so this gets us most of the way up there. Just try and align this to perfect. Cool. Alright, so now I'm going to make another platform quickly. Move this one to be, just move it up. Needs to be a little bit lower. Try and connect up these stairs a bit. Alright, it's looking pretty good. I might actually just move it over. So, actually let's connect it all the way to the wall. So we'll just make this go through the wall here, doesn't really matter. It does. And let's make some stairs that run the other direction. Again, I've got to fix that. Open underneath. Let's paint this a bit different. Let's go for a red on the sides and a glossy pink on top. Alright, we need this to go up. I forget what the height was. We'll just try and get it to look right. Looks pretty good. Just shove it right there. Okay. Now, let's add in a few characters here. Fun. Oh, there's the naked prisoner. It's always fun. We'll take see, new cleaver. There's this dude. These are our various props we added in. So you could go in here and add stuff to the fridge if you wanted to. Just bring the volume down a touch. Well, we have a fun times. Alright, we had one of those crashes I was afraid of, but luckily I'd saved the level. So here's our various dudes we added, and here's our interesting looking level. But you can see, this is sort of different than anything we've had in any other level so far. Which is kind of cool, the idea that you can just create, we could have rooms all over. We could have this go up 100 meters into the air. Potentially I have a limitation on the size of the level. It's very, 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 very large limitation, but height wise there is I think maybe 100 meter, 200 meter limitation. And you can see these guys should be able to pathfind up here. They might fall down. There's probably a few issues with the size of the platforms at the moment potentially, but might snap down here, which that's something we can fix up soon. So at the moment I don't think I'll be able to finish this level because I don't have an end zone. So that's maybe the last thing we'll quickly do. Let's chuck the end of the level up here. So I'll just make this room a little bit bigger. And what we can do is we can add in another zone. It didn't go where I wanted. Does this work? Good. Okay. So here's our zone. I'm just going to make it tall. And we can tick level end zone. And now this is going to show up when all the enemies are dead. Just to make that a bit quicker, let's see, there's an offset at the moment with these. Hopefully I can create what I want. Fantastic. I don't know if this unbreakable option works right now, but let's give it a go. Alright. Okay. So when we come up here now, when all the enemies are dead, here is our level exit, which is showing. You can walk in here and the level completes. Right now it's only showing one camera. Oh no, it is showing some more camera perspectives. So this is cool. It's showing the various rooms you've created, just dynamically creating these camera positions, which is quite nice. So we also do things, there's shadows, reflections. Lots of the elements that we put a lot of effort into getting working well in Paint the Town Red translate quite well to the level editor levels. These glitches are going to make it crash in a moment, so that's cool. Graphics driver will crash or something will happen. We worked a lot on making sure we could do things at runtime, pathfinding wise, lighting wise, because we need that for beneath soon, because they are procedurally generated levels, and but it translates well to this level editor. So I'm pretty happy with how it's going. I think there's going to be a lot of interesting things that people can do. You'll be able to decorate these levels as much or more than anything we've done, and with the logic zones and we'll be adding more stuff later, some abilities to spawn enemies and things like that. I think it's going to really allow a lot of interesting, creative, difficult, challenging, exciting levels. I'm really excited to play a lot of them in co-op, so hopefully you enjoyed, just getting a little teaser of how this is going and what's coming, and hopefully this will be out very soon. And I really look forward to everyone getting in and making levels. The Steam Workshop is a really great environment for it. Being able to vote on levels and sort by popularity and have that sort of curation built in will be fantastic. So I'm really excited about this. I think this is going to be really, really excellent, and it's going to allow the game to keep having more and more content as we push towards completion and get really into work on Beneath, which is the most exciting mode in the game that isn't there yet. It doesn't exist yet in any way that is available yet, but early work on it we've been doing is really promising, and very excited. So this will be soon, 0.7. Thanks for your patience. After this update, things will go back to normal, sort of back full on to 100% development all the time, no sleep. And just so you know, this level, I'm looking on another monitor, I have the file up. It's only 6 kilobytes, so the idea will be we want to facilitate people being able to just join any co-op game with any level that they haven't downloaded yet. It very, very quickly will download a level. I can't imagine them getting, much bigger than a dozen or 2 dozen kilobytes for even really complicated levels. They compress down really well. So that's really great. You'll be able to download just tons of levels, and it won't take up any space in your drive, and it won't take any time at all. So yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll keep an eye on the forum, keep an eye on the announcements on the Steam page for when this is available. Thanks.